You're having to play defense, about 6 seconds left. I thought JJ was going to get that steal on the inbounds, but Jones got it, got a pretty good look. What was your vantage point of that shot that clanged off the rim?
Well, I let a couple offensive rebounds happen, so I was just trying to box out my man at the time and not really second chance points right there. But seeing that Josh got that rebound, it felt good. And you know.
All right, Brett, you're being circled a lot on the scouting reports this season. Saw a glimpse of what you could do last year. What has changed for you, maybe not preparation, but just being a focal point maybe of the other team scout and how that cat and mouse game goes during a particular game? How has that changed for you, if anything?
Circle on the scouting report now. They're like, just don't fight the pressure of the team. Like, their hands on me and stuff like that. I've been learning a lot from Caden, though, because he's been doing this for a lot, and they always circle him on the scout. So just learning a lot from him. There's backdoor cuts and stuff like that to get open, and just learning a lot from him.
Now, at the start of the season, man, you couldn't miss from three-point range. And now we're seeing the dribble drive, the little floater in the lane. Your game is expanding. Did you have that kind of mid-range foul line shot in the paint in high school?
Yes, sir. I shot a lot of mid ranges in high school. But getting here, you want a great shot every time. So this getting to the paint, kicking out to your teammate, or just like getting the wide open threes I get from like Zach, Caden, and Colin all the time. So just I did it a lot in high school.
Okay.
So.
All right. Now, end of the first half, you got the three there in the corner, and sometimes it's you giving up a good shot for a great shot. I know Zach has talked about, I enjoy dishing as much as I do scoring. You're a scorer. You eat, breathe, and sleep scoring. But giving the ball up for a great shot, how does that make you feel sometimes?
When I got here, I wasn't really doing that a lot. I was just trying to score the ball. But now I'll say, it just makes me feel great because, I had a shot, but seeing my teammate hit the shot now, it feels very good. So just learning that from our culture here has been good. Yeah.
Now, quick turnaround. You got UTEP on Saturday. How does recovery time go for Brett Decker Jr.? Take us inside that for you with these quick 2 games and 3-day turnaround.
Just hydrate as much as possible. Okay. Our trainer and our strength coach, they push that a lot. Just hydrate as much as possible. Yep. And we'll get in the cold tubs, hot tubs, hit the recovery boots, and then just stay off your feet for the rest of the day, really. Now,
I know you're getting into the scout of UTEP. Difference in, we got 4 days to prepare for the Thursday game, literally 1 day to prepare for the Saturday game. Not going to ask you much about UTEP right now, but how does the difference in time you have to look at scouts, how does that affect how you get into each game?
It kind of it's hard, but we try to take it one game at a time. Thursday game, we'll focus on that game before the Saturday game. So, not trying to get ahead of yourself and focus on UTEP before New Mexico State, but just focus on the game that you have.
All right. Sounds good, Brett Decker Jr. Appreciate the time. Great mustache, man. You got it rocking. The hair, you got it going. Happy you're with the Flames here. Have fun against UTEP, okay?
Thank you.
All right, Brett Decker Jr. with us here, sophomore out of Elizabethtown, Kentucky. We'll take a timeout. We got pregame thoughts of head coach Richie McKay coming up. It's the Flames and UTEP Miners in Lynchburg coming up on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Welcome back to the Bojangles pregame tip-off show on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for today's pregame chat with head coach Richie McKay, presented by Rogers Heating and Cooling. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
It's Liberty UTEP here today in Liberty Arena as the Flames continue their two-game home swing here in Lynchburg, joined by the head coach, Richie McKay. A couple of days removed from the win over New Mexico State. Coach, a couple of thoughts on that. First off, just the ending of the game, win by 2, and a big defensive stop there when you needed it most.
Yeah, we were fortunate, AY. But New Mexico State, the first half was a little bit of a mirage. We played really, really well. They didn't play great defensively. And then we opened the door to let them back in the game early in the second half and really wasted a first half 20-minute effort of really good basketball. So a little disappointed in that, but I know our group will grow and learn from it. And again, we don't take for granted the talent that New Mexico State has and how well they're coached. So that's this league. I think I don't know what it is, but anyone that thinks that this league is easy, it just doesn't know the league very well, because it'll be a fight every night. All these programs are well resourced from the basketball standpoint. They may not be in football or whatever, but they are basketball wise. You can tell in the talent and the players that they were able to attract over other schools.
Late in the game, specifically under 10 seconds when they got the ball back, you had a couple of fouls to give. Defensively, does that allow teams to play a little bit more aggressive when you have some fouls to give before the seventh foul?
Well, we could at the end, yeah. So we could burn clock, and they were out of timeouts after they called the first one or their last one, and we still had 2 fouls that we could give. So it kind of impedes the strategy a little bit and the different placement of where the ball is. And we kind of knew it was going to Jones at the end. We got really fortunate, though, because JJ went for the steal and missed it. And he just missed a shot. So we don't ever accept in victory what we wouldn't in defeat. And, again, I think we'll learn from that, but happy we didn't have to learn from a loss.
Any update on your point guard, Colin Porter?
Yeah, I mean, he looks fine. We didn't do much yesterday, so I he's a warrior. He's going to try and play, I'm sure. How many minutes he can give us, we'll have to wait and see as the game flows.
All right, our Abish Financial Services keys to the game. Joe Golden and the Miners got a big win at Delaware on Thursday night.
Yeah, they're playing better. They're finally healthy. Like I think it'd be easy to kind of look at their record and think, oh man, they're not this or not that. But in Watson, one of their transfers, he's 6'9", plays the wing. He's a really good player, and Wes is having a good year. And then Elijah Jones, his role is heightened immensely. So they have a good team. They're a dangerous opponent. They came in here last year and won, and so they'll be confident. And we need to do what we do every day and see if we can't get to 1-0.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time.
Thanks, AY.
That's head coach Richie McKay, Liberty and UTEP. Today in Lynchburg, we've got the lineups and the tip-off coming up on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner presents live radio play-by-play coverage of Liberty Flames basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits, Carter Bank, life lived full, Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years, Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody, and by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs.
Top Lagina Porter for the lead. Got it! Colin Porter from 25 feet gives Liberty a 1-point lead. 3:58 left.
Great shot by CP.
It's game time on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, alongside Jason Porter. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
9, J.J. Harper. At forward, a 6'7" senior from Bloomington, Illinois, number 25, Zach Cleveland. At guard, a 5'10" senior from Ashland, Kentucky, number 0, Colin Porter. And at guard, a 5'11" senior from Morgantown, West Virginia, number 3, Caden Matheny. Liberty is coached by assistant coaches Kyle Rode, Stephen Burgraff, Zach Farquhar, and Stilio Zoutsis. Associate head coach Derek Johnson, and in his 13th season at the helm, head coach Richie McKay.
All right, thanks Kyle Shipman with our starting lineups here today. The opening tip presented by Relevant Law. Adar, who's hot? Brought to you by Foster Fuels. I'm going to go with J.J. Harper, Jason. Double figures, 4 of his last 5 ball games. Game high tying 17 on Thursday, 6 of 7 from the field. J.J. Harper, none hotter than the transfer from West Liberty.
And I'm glad you brought him up, AY. If our fans haven't paid super close attention to him, he's one to watch. He's so entertaining, so incredible athlete, obviously, and really filling in a lot of gaps on this roster. Huge addition.
And want to thank again Scott Ridgely from Invest 529 for stopping by pregame. Gave you a little bit easier entry into the ball game here today, Jason. Didn't have to rush down here at airtime. Who you got with you today? Anybody?
Yeah, I got my wife Rachel, my son CJ up there in the stands, and my daughter is getting ready to come back to campus as we speak, actually.
Yeah, I was talking to John Teicher, longtime radio voice of the UTEP Miners. I've known John for 20 years. And and you've known him for the last couple of years doing football and basketball. He's one of those guys that you just feel good being around.
100%.
And he was like, pretty good crowd here today. I said, yeah, I think so. Students are back. He's like, what do you mean back? I'm like, they're not back there. I mean, yeah, long break for Liberty students. And he raised his eyebrows like, whoa, okay.
Guess we can blame that on the Thanksgiving being later, apparently, is what they said. It pushed everything back.
Yep. All right, we're set to go here. Liberty in their white with Liberty in cursive across the chest and Navy outlined in the light blue. UTEP is going to go with their orange uniforms. Trying to compare that to. There's another team on Rocky Top that has that orange kind of tint to it.
Yep.
But the Miner fans say, hey, don't compare us to Rocky Top. We're in El Paso. But that's just trying to give the fans out there an idea of what the orange shade looks like. The tip controlled by the Miners. The officials, Landon Brandis, Nick Nadine, and Drew Larson. UTEP averaging 70 points a game. That's 10th out of 12 teams in the league. Liberty giving up 68. That's third best in the league. UTEP to our left. Inside on the right block is West against Harper. 10 to shoot. And a poke away steal. Here come the Flames. Zach Cleveland front court on the left wing. Top of the key to Porter for 3. Halfway down and out, no good. Rebound taken by the Miners. They are 6-11 overall, 2-4 in the league. Got their first road win of the year of all the games on Thursday by 1 at Delaware. Top of the key, Blackwell. Left baseline, a double team to West. He dribbles out of it, and his shot blocked away at the rim by Cleveland. Here come the Flames. Harper front court to the trailer Porter. Number 0 in a white. Gives it to midcourt behind him to Cleveland. And the UTEP Miner bench chanting defense now. Flames the ball, no score. Foul line to Harper, top of the key to Matheny. Dribbles down right alley to the baseline. Kicks it right corner, Decker. He'll go in line, blows right by his defender. Scores off the glass. It's 2-0 Liberty.
Great pump fake by Brett Decker there in the corner to get his defender up. They've got to honor that because of his ability to make the 3.
He said that's been part of his game since he started playing basketball. We all know he can shoot the 3, but he is as good a driver as there is. Right wing 3 on the way. UTEP's Elijah Jones, his 20th of the year. He's their leading scorer at 14 a game, and it's 3-2 UTEP.
A lot of athletes on this Miner team. You can see it early on here.
Flames the ball, averaging 80 points a game. That's 5th in the league. UTEP giving up 72. That's 8th out of 12 teams. Cleveland turns the corner. Layup, good. He got the screen from Colin Porter. And Zach Cleveland has his first bucket, 4-3 Liberty.
A lot of patience there by Zach, letting those screen plays develop.
2 minutes gone, first half. Blackwell, left wing against Matheny. Bounce pass on the baseline for Watson. Watson runs over Decker, leaves it off up for Jones at the foul line, and a foul called as Liberty tried to swipe that ball away. It'll be the first foul on the Flames, and number 1 on Colin Porter.
A lot of low block offensive sets here so far for the Miners, trying to back the defenders down low.
UTEP in their orange to inbound it. Foul line extended right to Jones. Up top to Blackwell, who inbounded it. Back to Jones, left of the circle. Left wing to Thomas. First time he's touched it. Double team on the baseline. Back to Thomas, left wing. On the baseline again, near side to West. The double team is there. Kick out right wing. Blackwell, shot blocked away by the Flames. Taken by the Miners, and a shot clock violation. So something we haven't really seen much. A very intense double team on the block here early defensively for Liberty.
Yeah, and it's a great call defensively by Liberty Flames because that defensive player turns their face to the baseline and they can't see that double team coming.
17-11 to play first half. Liberty leads at 4-3 against UTEP here in Lynchburg. Cleveland, backdoor Matheny, get in there. Yes, sir. What a feed from Zach. And Matheny, the Houdini reverse layup on the left block.
There was a little English on the pass and the shot.
And a shot blocked away by J.J. Harper. You can say this team is undersized all you want, but don't tell me they're not athletic and they can't deflect and wreak havoc on an offense, because they can. Ball inbounded Watson. Left corner up top for Jones. His three is up. Left of the rim, no good. Rebound Liberty. Brett Decker, sophomore from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Crossover left wing. He'll pull up. Shot good. Long two for Brett. He's got 4, and Liberty's up 8-3.
UTEP really hasn't had an answer defensively for these high pick and roll screens early. They're getting a lot of open looks. The Flames are either a layup or an open shot.
16:30 left to play in the first half. Liberty a 5-point lead. A trap and a ball knocked out of bounds and a pass on the sideline by Colin Porter. UTEP will keep it, and that trapping on the baseline is really making UTEP uncomfortable here early on.
Oh, it's absolute no man's land down there offensively too.
16:20 left to play in the first half. Liberty leads by 5. Right wing Watson, number 13 in orange, to a curling Thomas down the paint. Shot good off the window. KJ Thomas, sophomore from Amarillo, Texas. That curbs a 6-0 Liberty run. 8-5 Liberty with the ball. Porter right wing, knee-high dribble against West. Shakes him in line. Now to a cutting Cleveland below the foul line. Zach in the near corner to Matheny. Back to Cleveland right wing. Now to Matheny. Inside to Cleveland on the block. Reverse layup from right to left as Cleveland hung in the air for a second bucket.
You know, Liberty shoots 52% from the field, AY, and you're seeing all these layups, and that's a big part of it.
10-5 Liberty. Now he whistles on a foul as Blackwell with his white headband got tripped up under his own basket. And a foul will be called on Caden Matheny, his first. Team foul number 2 on the Flames. Our first timeout on the deck, 10-5 Liberty. 15:32 to play first half. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
True Flame
Billy
fans
D.
know where to shop to show their pride.
Big Dirk in the house.
Flames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official.
Richie's got the cleanest shoes I've ever seen in my life on. Look at those.
All orders shipped free. Go red, white, and blue and visit shoplibertyflames.com today. That's shoplibertyflames.com. Shoplibertyflames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit shoplibertyflames.com today.
Bring in the new year with a new vehicle from Lynchburg Nissan. We make buying simple and easy. And right now, Lynchburg Nissan is offering up to $10,000 off MSRP, 0% for 60 months on multiple models, and up to 130% of fair KBB for your trade. Get up and get on over to Lynchburg Nissan while the best selections are still available. And don't forget, Lynchburg Nissan is home of the 1 million mile warranty. Stop by, call, or visit LynchburgNissan.com now.
LynchburgNissan.com.
15:32 left, first half. Liberty 10, UTEP 5. Alan York, Jason Porter with you here courtside. Jason Prill back inside our LFSN studio. Our three-pointers this year brought to you by Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor Equipment. Liberty 0-1 from 3, but they lead the league 7th in the country, shooting 40% from three-point range. But they haven't been winning games like that.
Yeah.
Funny enough, their last 5 games, single-digit three-pointers. Just 38% collectively during that stretch, but they've won 8 in a row. And talk to this team, there's concepts within the offense that they're able to do different things depending upon what the defense shows them. Dumb that down for fans a little bit.
Yeah, it's a really important concept. There's so many options off of each of these individual plays, and so if the shot's there, you've got shooters that can make them and take them.
Okay.
And then defensively, teams are obviously keying in on the three-pointers for the Liberty as well, but they're adjusting.
10-5 Liberty. UTEP the ball to our left. Miners 2 of 6 from the field. Top of the key, Trey Horton, Charlotte, North Carolina native in the ball game. Top of the key 3, Watson, good. Kasim Watson, junior from Philly. His team leading 28-3, makes it 10-8. Liberty by 2.
Nice looking stroke from Watson, 6'9". Again, he gets that shot off really high up. It's going to be tough to block.
Flames have not gone to the bench yet. Zach Cleveland with a pass in the paint, knocked away by UTEP's West. His attempt at the rim deflected out of bounds and saved by J.J. Harper off of Trey Horton in the corner. Liberty was going to get it.
What a recovery there. Zach Cleveland commits the turnover and is backpedaling on defense, literally to stay step and step, and then able to come up with a block as well.
Whoa. Zach Cleveland coming in with a team-high 23 blocks.
And Allen, he's got bounce in his step defensively today. We'll keep an eye on that.
Liberty 5 of 6 from the field. Josh Smith has checked in. Decker, quick trigger 3, right wing. Bullseye, 7 for Brett. Team leading 60, first 3. 13-8 Liberty. Decker comes in 11th in the country with 61 made threes. 14:20 to play first half. We mentioned Josh Smith has checked in for Liberty. Transfer from Stetson. Because Cassius Brooks in the ball game for UTEP. Right elbow, West Jr. dribbles to the right block. Shoots off the window, scores against Smith. Jamal West Jr.'s first bucket. 13-10 Liberty by 3.
West's a big guy too, 6'6", uses those big square shoulders to square up to the hoop and get the bucket.
Liberty the ball, left wing Matheny. Dribbling by the UTEP bench, and a turnover. Taken away by UTEP's Jamal West Jr. He'll bounce it, right baseline for Watson. Pull-up jumper, good over Matheny, right baseline. 5 for Watson, and it's 13-12. Liberty by 1. 13:30 to play first half. Colin Porter dribbles front court, top of the key. Left elbow to Cleveland. He'll dribble below the foul line. Bullet pass to Decker, right baseline. Foul line to Cleveland. Backdoor to Decker. Cannot split a double team. It shot off the window, missed. And a wild pass the other way by UTEP, thrown out of bounds near the Liberty bench.
Yeah, offensively down here, Brett Decker, powerful move to the glass. He might have had Josh Smith open if he'd have just been able to drop it down, but easy to say from this chair.
Both teams a combined 10 of 12. Hitting everything easier from our vantage point.
100%.
For what these guys do out there, holy smokes. Well-tuned athletes on both sides of the floor. Matheny, top of the key. Guarded out there by Brooks. He'll dribble baseline, stops, spins, goes to Cleveland, right wing. He'll dribble into the paint, goes left block. What a move. He just faked Jamal West out of his boots.
Great footwork there by Zach to make that left ball fake, as you said, on the post, and then reverse up underneath.
6 for Cleveland. Flames up by 3, 15-12. 15 to shoot for the Miners. Watson deep on the right. Chest pass to Blackwell up top. He'll take the 3 over Matheny. Left of the rim, no good. Goes out of bounds in the near corner to Liberty. UTEP has 1, 2, and 3 coming in after a 1-8 stretch from late November through January 4th. It's been a tough stretch for them on the road. Today ends a 13-game stretch with 9 of them on the road. They do have the next 4 in league play in El Paso coming up next week. Xander Carter in the game. Goes to Cleveland. He'll lob it to Smith. Catches on the block, and a foul called as he got tangled up with Kasim Watson underneath.
A lot of confidence in that pass to AY. If you think about it, Zach throws that alley-oop to Josh Smith and goes up strong with 2 hands and able to draw the contact and the foul, and that's worst-case scenario, but there's also an opportunity there for a dunk potentially.
That foul will be on Cassius Brooks, a 6-foot senior from Chicago. Josh Smith at the line, where he is 21 of 23 from the line in Conference USA play. The knee bend, the flick of the wrist, free throw good. Liberty leads the conference in free throw shooting in league play, 78%. They have risen up to 5th in the league overall, 69%. Go ahead.
Been talking too about wanting to see Josh Smith's minutes come up. He's averaging 14.5 minutes now a game.
Liberty by 5, 17-12. 12:04 to play. Biggest lead has been 5 where we sit right now. UTEP led 3-2 early. Both teams shooting above 48%. I say that. Liberty shooting 78%. 7 of 9. 11:48 to play in the half. Kasim Watson. Right wing for KJ Thomas. He dribbles his way into the paint. Scores off the right block. Second bucket for Thomas. 17-14. Liberty by 3. 11:32 to play first half. Liberty the ball. They've hit 7 of their last 8 shots. Colin Porter near midcourt on the sideline. Dribbles off with Smith's screen to the foul line. Left wing to Harper. JJ to the paint. Spins. Fadeaway jumper. Foul line. Halfway down and out. And rebounded by UTEP.
It's a really good look, though, still by JJ. Hit the brakes. His defender literally flew right by, right? And just a reverse pivot and just missed the fadeaway.
Yeah, Maverick. 11:03 to play in the first half. Foul line Brooks against Carter. Brooks dribbles him right block. Spins in line under the basket, left block. Passes up top to Thomas. Against Porter, ball poked away. Smith diving on it. What a hustle. Here comes Liberty on the steal. Pull up. No. Inside Harper. Layup is no good. He rushed that one, and UTEP pulls it down. 10:37 to play first half. Liberty 17, UTEP 14. Miners in their orange. Thomas in the paint. Jump pass left corner. Horton 3. Short and off the rim twice. Rebounded by UTEP, but knocked out of the hands of the Miners. And on the floor again are the Flames. This time it's Carter. Here comes Liberty to our right. Colin Porter right in front of Jason Porter, who's right beside me. Dribbles off the screen, top of the key. Through the legs to the right hand. Backs up towards our location again. Dribbles again off the screen. Goes in line under the basket. Left corner, Decker 3. Oh, baby. Brett Decker has a word or two for the Miner bench.
Oh, and they were telling him to get a hand up defensively, the Miners, and it doesn't matter. Decker's just money.
Biggest lead for Liberty. Decker with a couple of threes. He's got 10. Here's a nice drive left block by Elijah Jones. That was silky smooth. 20-16, Liberty by 4.
For all the offensive concepts and sets we talked about with Liberty, UTEP is quite the opposite. A lot of one-on-one ball, a lot of opportunities to back their defender down.
Yep, 9:35 to play first half, Liberty by 4. Right of the circle. Harper, backdoor, Decker, right block. He got away from Horton, and Decker's got 12. He is off and running here. 22-16 Liberty.
Joel Golding over there, head coach for UTEP's clapping his hands. Just defense is just kind of looking around. Head's not on a swivel here for the Miners.
9:13 to play in the half. Liberty by 6, matching their biggest lead. Thomas, left wing, guarded by Porter. High lob, baseline left to Jones, 15 feet out. He'll dribble against Smith, left block, shot good off the block by Jones. I thought Smith might have gotten a hand on that one. 22-18 Liberty.
That's the matchup you want, 6'9" on 6'9".
We still have the under 12-minute timeout coming up. And we've got 8:41 left in the half. Porter, right corner, Harper, ball fake, drives in line, cut off at the hoop, goes back to Porter. Right wing, 3 is good for Colin. His 29th of the year. And Liberty quietly raises the lead to 7.
A lot of things working for the Flames right now, short game and the long game.
Liberty shooting 71%, including 3 threes. Left corner, Brooks Dribbling to the paint, cut off by Carter, passes up top to Thomas. He'll go left corner, 3 for Watson, no good. Rebound Liberty. Here come the Flames with a 7-point lead. In the front court, Colin Porter near the UTEP bench. Dribbles off a screen, top of the key. Left wing Decker. Decker going inline. Under the hoop, to the right wing to Porter. Colin backs up on the dribble with 12 to shoot. Dribbles off a screen from Carter. 9 to shoot. Step back 3 is good over Watson on the right wing. Back-to-back threes for Colin, and a timeout called for by UTEP.
Such great recognition there by CP to realize his defender was on his heels. Little rocker step and hits the 3.
This will be the under 12 timeout. Bear with us. At the next whistle we hear we'll have another timeout. 7:43 left in the first half. Liberty with a 10-point lead, 28-18. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Period Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Period Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Period Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at periodfamilydentistry.com.
Heating, cooling, electrical, and plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
.43 left in the first half. Liberty 28, UTEP 18. Food Line Feeds will brings us our Score to Get More promotion for every free throw the Flames make this season. Food Line Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food pantry or food bank. And coming into today, 19,200 meals donated thanks to Food Line Feeds. Score to Get More promotion. We'll update that for you coming up here in a little bit. 7:43 left, 28-18, biggest lead for Liberty. They are shooting 73%. UTEP 50%. I mean, it's got to be frustrating for these teams when they look at these stats midway through a half. 50%, we'll take it. Oh, Liberty 73%.
Yeah.
And 4 threes.
Yeah, obviously you got to play both sides of the court here, offense and defense. But as we alluded to, when Liberty's got the layup game working here as well as the deep threat, man, it's tough.
Matheny, Cleveland, Harper, Porter, Carter on the floor for Liberty in their white, UTEP in their orange. West Jr. to Blackwell on the right wing, number 4 in orange. Has a white headband on, overhead pass, right wing to Horton. He'll feed in the corner for West against Harper, 8 to shoot. Spin around jumper, no good. He just looked very uncomfortable there when he picked up the ball on his pivot foot.
Yeah, stuck in no man's land. West was there, and again, great defense by Harper.
7:08 to play first half. Liberty by 10. They've hit their last 4 shots. Cleveland, backdoor, Harper. Oh, he's blocked at the rim. Fighting for it in the paint, and it's taken back by UTEP.
Got caught a little bit between an easy layup and a dunk.
Right corner, Horton 3. Back of the rim, no good. Harper tips it to Porter, and here comes Liberty left to right. Chest pass on his left sideline to Matheny. He'll pull up for 3. Yes, sir. Right by UTEP head coach Joe Golding. He's got 5, and Liberty has built a 13-point lead.
Oh, and how about Brooks for UTEP? He just literally looked up at the rafters and rolled his eyes.
6:25 left to play. it can get out of hand early.
Yeah.
When Liberty's shooting this well. Left wing Brooks. Right wing to Thomas. I say that Liberty built a 17-point lead on Thursday.
That's right.
And it dwindled down to 1 late. 6:08 to play in the half. Good drive by Thomas. He's got 6, and it's 31-20. Liberty by 11.
It's as good as defense as you want to with Matheny with his foot on the baseline, forcing Thomas to the middle.
5:55 left in the half. Left wing, Matheny pulls up again. Back rim and no good. Rebound UTEP.
Expect it to go in, don't we?
Not every time. Liberty out rebounding the Miners 8-7. Blackwell, jump pass in the paint. He traveled with it. Where's the call? There it is. Good defense by Xander Carter to force that turnover. As we go to our under 8 timeout now. 5:38 to play in the first half. 31-20. Liberty by 11. This is Flames basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
.538 to play, first half, Liberty 31, UTEP 20. UTEP will be heading out of Conference USA coming up this summer to the Mountain West Conference. Just talking to John Teicher, longtime radio voice at UTEP, about now what will be the longest trip for you in Mountain West? And he laughed because this is their longest trip to the East Coast. They played Delaware Thursday. And same thing for Liberty going out to El Paso and Las Cruces. And he said, funny enough, it's going to be Hawaii.
Oh,
oh my gosh.
Forgot about that, yeah.
That'll be the longest trip. And Hawaii, not fully embedded in Mountain West, but it will be. I think, I don't know the particulars for Hawaii. But John, he's 40-plus year voice of UTEP. He said he's been to Hawaii 36 times.
Good grief.
Because they used to be in the same conference with Hawaii. And I said, your family get to go sometimes? Go, oh, yeah, I take my family out there. Have you been?
I have not.
You haven't? I've been once. Back in 1999. I can't imagine 36 times going to Hawaii.
Places athletics takes you.
Oh, my. That's great. Liberty the ball. Backdoor, Matheny. No shot under the rim. Finds Carter in the block. Now to Harper. Back to Carter. He'll drive it down. Layup good for Xander Carter. True freshman from Greenup, Kentucky, continuing to grow up right in front of us.
Incredible ball movement there by the Flames. I mean, UTEP couldn't even get to their man in time before the ball was swung.
Liberty by 13, matching their biggest lead. West junior foul line against Cleveland. Below the line now on the Conference USA logo. Shout out to Judy McLeod, the commissioner of Conference USA. Left wing Jones. Transfer from East Carolina, dribbling left block, fadeaway jumper over Harper. Good, Elijah Jones. He's got 9, much improved from a year ago. Having a career year, averaging 14 points a game. Liberty by 11 with the ball. Cleveland crossover to the paint, left block layup. chest to chest with Jones, and Cleveland wins that battle. He's got 8.
Alan, if UTEP wants to even keep this close, they're going to have to shut the lane down.
Nope.
There's so many layups here for Liberty.
No doubt about it. Liberty 16 points in the paint. Right wing 3, no good by Jones. And a spread eagle rebound for Cleveland. Outlet up for Carter, saves it on the baseline to Porter in the corner. His 3 is off the mark. Rebound UTEP. 4:07 to play in the first half. Liberty by 13. Thomas, top of the key to Blackwell. Guarded by Porter. Oh, he pushed off.
Yep.
There's the call.
I got it.
Nick Nadine, the official right in front of it. And that was plain as I can tell you. On a push off by Blackwell, his first. Just the second foul on the Miners. 3:58 to play, first half. We've got another radio timeout here from Liberty Arena. Flames up 13. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Hi, this is Alan York, asking you to join the team as a member of the Flames Club. As a Flames Club member, you can make a difference by directly contributing to the success of Liberty Athletics. The Flames Club's mission is to raise the financial support needed to provide our coaches and student athletes with the resources to compete for championships. Membership levels vary and begin at just $75. Some gifts may even be tax deductible. When you join the Flames Club, you're truly investing in champions and championships. Join today at libertyflamesclub.org.
Lynchburg Nissan is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames Sports Network and brings us our starting lineups each and every game. Kyle Shipman, our new public address announcer, debuted at Williams Stadium this past fall, doing a great job. We mentioned Williams Stadium, Liberty football on campus today. All the newcomers haven't been announced yet. Portal transfers, but there's a big contingent. I was in my office at the Liberty Athletic Center today, and Courtney Huffman, and that's her maiden name, and Christy Bites, our academic advisor staff, do a great job kind of welcoming our athletes. And it was really cool. There was some water bottles and Nike book bags, and I'm like, wow, can I play football? I would love a couple of those. But,
new faces all the time.
Yeah, shout out to our academic affairs staff, do a great job. And a lot of new players on campus. They'll start workouts here in the next couple of days. Liberty by 13. Zach Cleveland on the block, stopped on the low post. Goes to Decker at the foul line. Brett left elbow jumper, teardrop. Book it for Decker. He's got 14.
He's kind of making that ugly mug, as you like to say, AY, but I think he feels like he got fouled. But, boy, he brought the rain with that one.
37-22, biggest lead for the Flames at 15. 3:23 to play in the half. Oh, there's a steal. Cleveland ahead of the pack. Look out. Boom! Two-handed hammer for Zach Cleveland. He's got 10.
Great anticipation by Zach. Saw that coming a mile away.
3:07 to play. Liberty by 17 first half. Up top 3, splash for Caleb Blackwell. His 22nd 3 of the season, 39-25 Liberty. 2:53 left in the half. Flames the ball in their white. UTEP in their orange today. Colin Porter left wing. 0 in white. Oh, he's being followed by Blackwell everywhere he goes. Colin off the screen, gets it to Cleveland foul line. Ryan Jones Jr.'s in the game now. Right wing 3 for RJ. Back rim and no good. Rebound UTEP.
Shot we've seen him make a bunch.
Yep. Outlet up and good. Layup good for Jones. He's got 11. Flames late getting back. And a timeout called for by Coach McKay.
Good recognition by Jones there on that layup to keep the defensive player on his back and make that reverse layup.
Yeah, Coach will call timeout. Both teams have used their use it or lose it. And this timeout is more so for, Brian Jones didn't get back defensively.
Right.
Josh Smith is coming right back in. And there was end of the game at Sam Houston last Saturday. Drew Grimes came in. He's going to be a great player.
Yep.
Growing pains.
Yep.
And not, especially defensively.
Yeah.
Like not getting back defensively is a non-negotiable. And RJ will learn from it. He's out of the game, but Josh Smith comes in.
Well, and you know that in order for you to stay on the floor and get time on the floor with this Flames team, you've got to be able to understand the concepts here with defense. Yep. And to your point, AY, a lot of really good players sitting on the bench that are just going to get their time.
39-27, Liberty by 12 with the ball. Katie Matheny speeds the dribble front court to Cleveland, top of the key. Now the Matheny in the corner, back to Cleveland, 18 to shoot. Now to Matheny again, back to Cleveland. Jump pass to Smith at the foul line, and it's thrown away. Here's Brooks, layup good. 39-29, Liberty by 10. Back-to-back baskets by the Miners. 1:50 left in the half. Matheny left wing. By the UTEP bench and the whole coaching staff. Get up, get up, get up. Meaning get up on him. Cleveland inside. Lost it again. Right through his hands on a pivot move. Here comes UTEP. Right corner west by the Liberty bench. Hands it off to Blackwell. His three is good. His second three. Now a 7-point ball game. This is when you might want to hear the Liberty fans kind of stand up, get into the game here.
Yeah, Blackwell got that shot off without a hand in his face. Very atypical defensive position.
39-32, Liberty by 7. Matheny down the paint. Oh, what a move. Down the lane, set up by Josh Smith and his escort. Matheny has 7, Liberty back up by 9. 41-32, Liberty. 58 seconds left. Blackwell again, left wing three. And UTEP's cut it to 6 with 50 seconds left.
Yeah, at some point you realize who's got the hot hand, and right now it's number 4, Blackwell.
13-2 run for the Miners, last 2 minutes. Matheny dribbles top of the key, finds Cleveland down the paint. He'll lob it to Smith, catches on the block, and he's fouled going up. So foul on UTEP. It'll be the 3rd on the Miners.
Kind of said tongue-in-cheek that sometimes when Zach Cleveland has the ball, you don't even know you're open. I'm not sure if Josh Smith knew he was open on that lob pass.
Kind of reminded me a little bit of that alley-oop that Smith had from JJ on Thursday, around the same time of the game. Mm-hmm. Ball inbounded, 36 seconds left. Matheny left wing, 18 to shoot. He'll pull up for 3. Short, no good. Ball tapped by Cleveland to Smith, back to Cleveland, up top to Decker. Shot clock at 18, game clock at 25. Liberty by 6 in the first half. Decker, top of the key, dribbles off a screen, down the paint, shoots off the glass, and it's no good. Rebound to UTEP, shot clock off with 13 seconds left. Liberty by 6. Blackwell's got it. He's got the hot hand with 9 points. He'll dribble at midcourt with 5 against Decker, up top with 3. With 2, right wing 3 at the horn is good. He buried it. I mean, the rim didn't even stand a chance on that one. Blackwell cans 4 threes in the first half, and UTEP once down 17. We've seen this before, Jason.
Yeah, and if I'm Blackwell, I'm not going to the locker room. I'm staying on the court.
They cut it to 3 at halftime. A 16-2 run, the final 3:01 to make it 41-38. Liberty by 3. Stay tuned. Our Segra halftime show coming up with Jason Prill in the studio. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the Peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
There we go. A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Without your phones, gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Century to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Like and share.
Centra, caring for, caring about folks like John.
From Van Wagner, it's halftime on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Coming up, a complete recap of the first half. Plus, we'll scan the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics. But first, it's time for a check of the Frank Good Builders scoreboard.
Welcome back inside the studio. We have a tight one at the half, as right now Liberty leads by 3, 41-38 over UTEP. 20 minutes gone in Lynchburg. Jason Pro with you as we get you all set for the second half. As for the most part, the first half went in favor of the Flames, and really the highlight of that first half came on a Zach Cleveland steal and slam.
Oh, there's a steal. Cleveland ahead of the pack. Look out. Boom! Two-handed hammer for Zach Cleveland. He's got 10.
Great anticipation by Zach. Saw that coming a mile away.
However, things would start to twist as UTEP would make their run. That's how they trail by 3, 41-38 with 20 minutes to play in this one. Time now to take a look at the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. The Lady Flames coming up later this afternoon. They'll tip off at 5 o'clock up in Delaware. Liberty 8-7 on the season. The Fighting Blue Hens, they're 6-10. So the Lady Flames will try to go on the road and pick up a much-needed conference victory. Also happening live right now, 2 games in the second half in Conference USA. Sam Houston leads FIU 55-44 as Sam Houston tries to pick up win number 3 in conference play. 3:51 left to go. New Mexico State, they are rolling over Delaware 84-58. They outscored the Blue Hens by 19 in the first half. They're on pace to do that again in the second with under 4 to play in that ball game. 5:12 left to go in the first half in Kentucky. WKU and KSU. Kennesaw State leading it by 5 with 5 minutes to go in the first half, 32-27. Both teams sitting right around 500 in conference play. 5 o'clock Eastern tonight. Louisiana Tech will take on Jacksonville State. Each team 3-3 on the season. That one in Jacksonville. Also this evening at 6 o'clock. Missouri State and Middle Tennessee will wrap up the Conference USA slate of games today. Both teams 4-2 on the season. Missouri State in their first year of Conference USA play. In the top 25, a couple games live right now. One of them, a tight one. All knotted up with 13-18 to play in the second half. Number 19, Florida. Number 10, Vanderbilt. They're even at 60. It has been back and forth all afternoon as they continue battling in Nashville. Number 2, Iowa State. They trail with 5.5 left to go in the second half. Cincinnati leading it 69-61 over the Cyclones. They have one loss on the season, trying to avoid a second. Number 22, Clemson. They lead Miami 43-35. 13:40 left to go in the ball game. And at the half, number 23, Utah State. They trail on the road against GCU. Grand Canyon holds a 42-36 advantage. Let's a look at the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard as we get ready to toss it back to the arena. Alan York will have the second segment of the halftime report, the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics. But right now, at the half, it's Liberty 41, UTEP 38. The Liberty Flame Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local buyer.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at Crossroads Family Dentistry, VA.com.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
From Van Wagner, the Segra Halftime Show continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the first half statistics, presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Now, once again, back to the arena.
41-38, Liberty leads it at halftime over UTEP. Liberty built a 17-point lead with 3:13 left in the first half. UTEP exploded to hit 6 of their last 6 shots, including 4 threes by Caleb Blackwell. They cut it to 3 here at the break. First half, Liberty shoots 63%, 17 for 27, 5 of 10 from 3, and 2 of 2 at the foul line. UTEP shot 59%, 16 for 27, 6 of 13 from 3. And no free throw attempts for UTEP. Rebounds matched up at 10 apiece, and both teams with 1 offensive rebound. You hardly ever see that. 7 turnovers for UTEP, 4 for Liberty. Flames outscoring the Miners 10-7 off of those turnovers. In the paint, Liberty 20-16. Individually, Brett Decker Jr. leads all scorers with 14 for Liberty, 10 for Zach Cleveland. And for UTEP, 2 in double figures as well, 12 for Caleb Blackwell and 11 for Elijah Jones. Again, UTEP hit their last 6 shots from the field, while Liberty missed 3 of their last 4. And again, Caleb Blackwell, 4 threes in the final 3 minutes to pull UTEP within 3 here at halftime. Our halftime stats brought to you by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Flames up 3. They're back on the floor, wrapping up their halftime warm-up. And we'll have the second half here from Lynchburg coming up on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community. And that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an arch support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
(41-38), Liberty leads by 3 over the UTEP Miners. I'm Alan York. He's Jason Porter. Jason Prill inside the studio with us here today. Liberty next week will have a midweek ball game on Wednesday at Western Kentucky at 7:30. And then Liberty will host the Delaware Fighting Blue Hens next Saturday here in Lynchburg. Tickets available at libertyflames.com. Good crowd on hand today as the students make their way back from the holiday break. Isaiah Enan is in uniform.
Yeah.
Jason Porter.
How about that?
Number 7, who hurt his knee for the second consecutive season playing with Liberty. He's usually not dressed out, and so I've gotten a number of questions on whether or not Isaiah is available. I don't know specifically, so I can't really talk to that, but it is encouraging maybe that he is in uniform. Isaiah still well embedded in the program, makes all the road trips with us. He's at every practice. But typically, he has been in a warm-up or something,
right,
and not in his uniform like he is today. So.
Well, in full disclosure, part of my research staff, my son CJ pointed that out to me through text, his 11-year-old. So,
well,
it's interesting seeing him down there.
I will wonder if the media will ask Coach about it post-game.
Yeah, good to see him nonetheless.
No doubt. All right, Liberty built a 17-point lead. They were trapping on the post. They were rolling. And then Caleb Blackwell said, hold on. Hold on. I have something to say about this, and all by himself.
Yeah, you look at those last couple of possessions are kind of a culmination of a storm there, some empty possessions offensively for the Flames, and then, boy, Blackwell caught fire.
All right, we're ready to go. Second half, throw in to Porter at midcourt. Liberty will start, and it's white headband against white headband. Cleveland, left elbow. Dribbles to the top of the key. Goes to Decker on the sideline by the Liberty bench. Brett puts it to the floor. Dribbles into the paint. Goes to Cleveland. He'll dribble to the foul line. Spins on the pivot foot, top of the key. Right wing to Decker. Brett with 5 to shoot. Decker on the drive to the rim. Layup. He missed it. Followed by J.J. Harper. Came out of nowhere. Wow, Clark Kent to Superman.
And that, kids, is why you crash the glass, even on a layup.
First bucket for J.J. 43-38, Liberty by 5. UTEP on the block. Kasim Watson, he's got 7. Layup good. 43-40, Liberty by 3. 19:06 to play in this Saturday matinee in Lynchburg. Colin Porter dribbles between the circles off a screen left elbow and throws it away. Don't see that happen often to Colin Porter, who a year ago was top 15 in the country in assist-to-turnover ratio. That one a little bit too far for J.J. Harper, who plays bigger than his 6'5" frame is.
Yeah, Colin had West's 6'9" wingspan there in front of him and just threw it a little ahead of J.J.
Turnover number 5 for Liberty. 1 minute gone, second half, Liberty by 3. UTEP, the ball to our right. Blackwell has 12, bounces right baseline. There's that double team right by the Liberty dance team. He skips out of it, left wing to Watson. Watson a handoff to Thomas on the arc, down to Blackwell up top. Blackwell, step back jumper, good from the foul line, about 15 feet. Blackwell's got 14 points. 4 off his season high. It's a 1-point game.
He's got that body language too right now, AY. He's just jumping around and can feel it.
43-42, Liberty by 1. Cleveland, foul extended right, dribbles to the top of the key, picks the ball up, handoff to Matheny, back to Cleveland, down the paint, layup good, right block. Zach has 12, and Liberty's up by 3.
We have not seen many teams that can stop that two-man game between Matheny and Zach Cleveland.
45-42, Liberty by 3. Pull-up jumper, foul line, good for West Jr. He's got 4. 45-44, Liberty by 1. 17:38 to play. Matheny right wing to the corner for Porter. Quick step into the paint on the dribble. Bounces to Harper. Left wing 3. Back rim no good. Porter the rebound. Left block. Layup good for CP. The follow by Colin Porter.
I think CP may have given Blackwell a little something there. Coming back down the floor. Nice rebound, CP.
47-44. Liberty by 3. And now poke away. And they're going to get Colin on a steal. And as quickly his top got hot, he quickly, like a snap of a finger, cooled off.
Well, Collins saw that spin move coming, anticipated it well, and maybe just got a little too much body.
The emotional quotient that Coach McKay talks about. Such a veteran play. Now poke away by Porter. He knocked it all the way in the backcourt. Blackwell goes to recover it. This is worth the price of admission here. Blackwell and Porter, the final 17 minutes of this second half. Right wing 3 up, good for Elijah Jones. Check that along too. He's got 13. It's a 1-point game again. Liberty leads at 47-46.
This is one thing UTEP wasn't doing in the first half, is making some of these wide open jumpers.
Miners 4 of 4 from the field to begin the second half. Liberty 3 of 5. Colin Porter on the right wing. Dribbles into the paint. Stops at the foul line. Oh, no, look, the dime to Harper. Underneath, all alone for the layup. Liberty back up by 3.
Great pass by CP, but again, beautiful ball off the ball movement by Harper to get open for that layup.
49-46, Liberty by 3, 16-17 left. That play alone should have gotten you out of your seat here at the arena. Blackwell from the parking lot. Oh, my! 17 for Blackwell. Oh, baby. We're tied at 49. Gosh. Wow.
Yeah, not much to say. Nice shot.
Oh, man. Here's Porter, right baseline. Under the hoop against Blackwell. Layup no good, but a foul called. As we go to a media timeout here in Lynchburg. 49 apiece. We'll take a timeout. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
$15:49 to play from Lynchburg. Liberty and UTEP tied at 49. Caleb Blackwell for the Miners has scored 14 of their last 20, dating back to the last couple of minutes of the first half, where Liberty built a 17-point lead. And Liberty led by 3 at halftime. Jason Porter, as a coach, you constantly remind your team it's not going to be easy. Liberty has a target on their back.
Yep.
They're undefeated, the only undefeated team in the league. So you're going to get the best shot, and you got to counter what those other teams bring. And it's the mental side that Coach McKay continues to pour into his team that you got to bring it.
That's
every possession. It's not a birthright that you're going to win every game.
Well, and we heard Richard McKay say that post-game on Wednesday night after New Mexico State closed the gap like they did, just reminding everyone that, it's to be expected. Teams are going to make runs. Other teams are well coached as well. He said that. And you're starting to see some of the adjustment here that Joe Golding has made for these Miners. They're recognizing that baseline trap is coming, so they're getting shots off a little bit quicker, making some adjustments here that are pulled them to tie the ball game.
Colin Porter is going to be at the line for a 2-shot foul. 8 points for the all-conference guard out of Ashland, Kentucky. Colin on the year, 93% free throw shooter. First one is up and good. 9 for Colin, who got his 1,000th point last Thursday at Louisiana Tech.
Talked to his family pregame upstairs, and they were just beaming about the young man. Just a great guy.
10 points for Colin. Double figures for the 47th time in his career. 51-49. UTEP has not missed from the field in the half. Blackwell left corner 3, and that's an air ball. Here comes Liberty. Brett Decker, the flat-footed rebound. Gives it back to Porter. Colin will race it through the timeline. Lee lobs it for Decker under the basket to Matheny, right corner. Caden dribbles up the sideline, cross court from us. Dribbles off a screen, down the paint, pushes to Harper, to Cleveland, back to Matheny, left baseline, under the basket, right corner Decker. Decker jump pass to Porter up top. Colin drives by his defender, layup high off the glass with the left hand. For Colin, he's got 12, and Liberty leads it by 4. 4 straight for Colin Porter. The answer by Elijah Jones inside on Cleveland. He's got 15, 2-point Liberty lead.
I'd give a left-handed off-balance hook shot all day long. Nice shot by Jones to get that to go.
14:46 to play in the ball game. Porter right wing, he's feeling it. Right baseline, CP picked up by Thomas on the guard. Lobs it up high to Matheny. Hayden pulls up from 25 off to the left. No good. Rebound UTEP. Liberty leads it by 2 here in Lynchburg. 14:28 to play. Inside West, up top Blackwell. Leaves it off for Jones. He'll take it to the paint, pull-up jumper, foul line short, no good. Cleveland the rebound for Liberty, his third.
And Alan, that last opportunity for Blackwell was probably one of the most wide open shots that he had, and he passed it up. He may be thinking here a little bit.
Colin Porter on the right wing by the Liberty bench. Liberty by 2, 14:02 to play. Harper, foul line, down to Cleveland, layup good. It's always best when you don't have to dribble it, and Harper and Cleveland work that to a T.
That's it. I'll take those offensive sets and just taking what the defense gives you all day long offensively.
55-51 Liberty. Cleveland with 14 to pace the Flames. There's a pass, right corner, Jones for 3. Short, no good. Cleveland outboxed West for the rebound. Up the floor, Harper. JJ Euro step, shot blocked away. Fight for the ball taken, Decker underneath. Layup off the window, missed it. A little bit too strong. Rebound UTEP.
Oh, we got some high-level college basketball going right now. Up and down the floor here.
55-51, Liberty by 4. 13-15 to play. Harper eyeing Blackwell, top of the key. Blackwell dribbles left-handed to the left wing. Crosses back to the right by the bench. Up top to Thomas. Thomas off a screen, down the lane against Matheny. Shot knocked away by Cleveland, out of bounds, off of UTEP. Second block of the ball game for Zach Cleveland. And Liberty with a 4-point lead. We'll get the ball with 13 minutes left. Josh Smith, check that. Xander Carter has checked in for his high school teammate Colin Porter.
It's fun watching Zach Cleveland just kind of lurking defensively, usually a step or two behind a guy going up strong to the hoop, and he times his jump so well.
Liberty with 5 blocks in this game. I said that's 2. Zach's got 4. Decker in the corner for 3. Count it. 58-51 Liberty. Decker with 17. And a poke away on the paint. Fight for the ball. It'll be a jump ball possession, arrow to UTEP.
Like that hustle, and again, great ball movement offensively at the other end of the floor by the Flames. Brett Decker doing what he does best right there in the corner.
Liberty on a 9-2 run since the Blackwell 3 tied the game at 49. Ball inbounded to UTEP. Watson up top for 3. Spins out, no good. Rebound tap to Cleveland. Here comes Zach in the front court. Skip pass, left wing, Decker. Shimmy move there by Brett on the arc. No shot to Harper up top. Bounces to Cleveland outside the key on the right. Skip pass, Decker left wing. Step back jumper. Halfway down and out. Rebound UTEP. Liberty by 7. UTEP is 0 for its last 4 from the field. Miners up top. West guarded by Harper. JJ at the foul line cuts him off. Left wing to Thomas. Corner pass goes to Jones. He'll back into freshman Xander Carter. And a blocking foul on Carter. That'll take us to a media timeout. That's the first on Xander. And number 2 of the half on the Flames. 11:52 left. Liberty 58, UTEP 51. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
If Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams. Find upcoming schedules. Buy and download tickets to the next game. Listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
Pass caught into the end zone. Light 'em up. Touchdown, Liberty.
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
.11:52 left to play here from Lynchburg. Liberty 58, UTEP 51. A couple of score updates around the league. Games in progress. Sam Houston leads at FIU 74-63. Bearcats playing some good basketball since Liberty beat them last weekend. Kennesaw State's up by 9 at halftime at Western Kentucky without their leading scorer, Simeon Cottle. And final from Newark, Delaware, New Mexico State 97. Delaware 68. Wow. Aggies win by 29 over the Blue Hens. 19 points for Jamel Jones, who missed a jumper that would have won it for the Aggies on Saturday.
Definitely looked like they were trending upward as they left the arena here.
Whoa. All right, since UTEP tied it at 49, that was at the 16:08 mark. Liberty's outscored them 9-2, and UTEP 0 for his last 4 from the field. Miners basketball, Blackwell. Lob in the corner for Watson. Dribbles in line against Harper. On the left block, tough hook shot, no good. Ball tapped out to the corner, and Harper saves it. A blind save going behind the UTEP bench. Flames in the front court, Cleveland at the foul line.
How about that effort by Harper? Good grief.
Yep, Harper recovers offensively. Now Cleveland down the paint, jump pass to Decker in the corner, jump pass to Matheny up top for 3. Spins out, no good. I was hoping Cleveland would dunk that one.
Yeah.
11:20 to play in the ballgame. Liberty by 7, 58-51. Blackwell top of the key. Pass inside to Jones, left block. He's got 15 against Carter. Spins in line. Step back jumper, no good. Rebound taken by the Flames. Carter into the hands of Matheny. Cade in front court. UTEP now 0 for its last 6. 10:57 left in the ball game. Matheny down the paint. Finds Decker right wing. Now to Matheny in the corner. No look. Cleveland inside. They keep coming in waves, this Flames offense. 60-51 Liberty.
This is just something you can't teach. Just this court awareness and this spatial awareness. These guys always know where each other are.
Man, this team is so fun to watch. 60-51 Liberty. Right wing Horton. Near corner 3 on the way. Good. That is a 4-minute drought on the Watson 3. 60-54.
You know, Watson's got that high release at 6'9" we talked about. He almost shoots down at the bucket.
Liberty by 6. Decker up top. Drives around. Brooks to the rim. Layup. Good. They left him in his wake and won, say the officials.
Great job by Brett Decker Jr. to have that ball in his right hip, as did he have Brooks on his hip. Draws the harm and the hoop.
Second foul on the Flames and second on Cassius Brooks. Brett Decker Jr. at the line. Decker, team high 18 points a game coming in. That's 5th best in Conference USA. He's got 3 threes in a game for the 12th time this season. He's got 7 games with 5+ threes. He finishes the 3-point play to give him his 7th 20-point game of the year. 63-54. Liberty defending Blackwell. Matheny's on him. Oh, look at Caden move the feet.
Beautiful.
Now Horton up top, hands off on the switch to Watson, guarded by Harper. And a throwaway inside. Good pressure defense by the Flames. Here comes Caden Matheny, front court to our left. On the right wing, crossover to the rim. Oh, blocked at the rim. They'll count it.
Yeah.
Coach McKay puts up his right hand, circles the index finger, and says, give it to Caden. His 9th.
Oh, that rocker step was nasty. What a move by Caden Matheny.
65-54, Liberty by 11. The run now 16-5. The last 7 minutes, 9:35 left. Liberty by 11. It's as if Liberty said, that's enough.
Yeah.
Feed inside. Jones has it, right block against Smith. And what do we got? On the inline, Jones was, or an offensive foul. Joe Golden wants an explanation. It'll be an offensive foul on Elijah Jones, his first. Team foul number 3 on UTEP. Liberty by 11.
Yeah, the way Josh Smith's head kind of snapped back, he definitely got hit somehow.
9:22 left. Liberty has hit its last 3 shots. UTEP 1 for its last 7. Liberty by 11. Caden Matheny dribbles front court on the sideline. Angles it to the top of the key. Pulls up for 3. Got it! 15 for CP. And the lead balloons to 14 with 9:09 left. Timeout on the floor by the Miners. This will go to a full timeout with you on the radio today. 68-54 Liberty. This is Flames basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
Bring in the new year with a new vehicle from Lynchburg Nissan. We make buying simple and easy. And right now, Lynchburg Nissan is offering up to $10,000 off MSRP, 0% for 60 months on multiple models, and up to 130% of fair KBB for your trade. Get up and get on over to Lynchburg Nissan while the best selections are still available. And don't forget, Lynchburg Nissan is home of the 1 million mile warranty. Stop by, call, or visit LynchburgNissan.com now. LynchburgNissan.com.
$68-54 Liberty by 14. What a turn of events the second half has been. Game was tied at 49. That was around the 16-minute mark. Specifically 16:08 on a Caleb Blackwell 3. Since then, UTEP has made only 2 of their last 9 shots, while Liberty's hit 4 in a row. The last one, a Colin Porter three-pointer to put them up by 14. Liberty led by 17.
Yeah.
With 3:13 to play in the first half, UTEP hit its last 6 shots, 4 threes by Caleb Blackwell. It was a 3-point game at halftime, and then UTEP tied it at 49. And since then, 19-5 run for Liberty.
Yeah, it's certainly not to take anything away from that UTEP rally there, but a lot of that was on Blackwell's shoulders and watching him shoot.
Yeah.
And took a lot of juice to do that. Takes a lot of juice to maintain it.
9:09 left. Liberty on the floor in their white. Carter, Porter, Smith, J.J. Harper, and Matheny. UTEP in their bright orange. Watson left wing. And the corner for Blackwell's 3. Back rim no good. Smith dives on the floor. And it's knocked out of bounds by Smith. All the hustle we've seen today from this Flames team, second to none. Josh gets up holding his left elbow. Little floor burn there for number 12. Badge of honor, number 12, badge of honor.
Yeah, a lot of activity from the Flames. They're going out of bounds over by the Miners bench.
8:55 left in the ball game. Liberty by 14. Ball inbounded to Jones, left wing, hands it off to Blackwell. He's got Matheny in his face. Blackwell directs the traffic here. Pushes right wing to Thomas. Back on the left wing, a Horton three. Good. Trey Horton, he's a Charlotte native. Plays his college ball in El Paso, Texas. His first bucket, 68-57 Liberty. 8:30 to play.
Nice screen by Blackwell, too, to get that three open.
Carter down the paint. Finds Porter in the corner for three. Three no good, and Smith with a very rough foul on Jones. Not egregious, but physical one. He'll get a foul called on him, his first. Team foul number 3 on the Flames. Matheny will sit. Zach Cleveland will come back in. Zach today with 16 points. He hasn't missed from the field. He's 8 of 8. 5 rebounds, 3 assists. 8:14 to play in the ball game. Liberty by 11. Blackwell, right corner for Thomas. They swing it cross court to Horton on the wing. He'll lob it left baseline to Jones. Dribbles Smith into the paint. A little air ball hook shot. And a whistle from the off official.
Wow.
Called the foul. Probably was the right call, but you would expect it from the official closest to the basket.
That's right.
Where the shot took place. Nonetheless, it'll be a foul on Josh Smith. His second in as many seconds. Fourth on Liberty. We have another media timeout. 7:59 to play. Liberty 68, UTEP 57. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your local HVAC experts. Online at callrogers.com.
$7:59 to play here from Lynchburg, 68-57. Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. Love to hear from the fans tuning in. You can send us a message on X at LFSN Radio or email us, lfsn@liberty.edu. While you're there, if you'd be so inclined, we'd love to hear your stories of being a Liberty fan coming to games. What are some of your stories coming to games? Maybe your first Liberty game you went to, some traditions that you and your family have coming to games. Doesn't matter the sport. We'd love to hear about them and talk about them on the radio, maybe our podcast during the year. So the scoreboard in the arena says 68-57. That's what I've got. The official stats say 68-56 on the laptop.
Yeah, UTEP short 1 point, looks like.
Okay. At the foul line, UTEP's Elijah Jones, free throw up and no good. Next free throw by Jones, up and good. He's got 16. So 68-58, but not according to the stats on the computer. Nonetheless, I'm going to go with what we got for now. Liberty by 10. Cleveland down the paint, right block. Draws a double. Kicks it right wing with Porter. Back to Cleveland. Looks at the clock. It says 10. Cleveland under the basket. Layup high off the glass. No good. Foul called on Elijah Jones. His second. Team foul number 4 on the Miners. And Zach Cleveland will go to the line, who got his 1,000th point from the foul line.
Yeah.
On Thursday, a 44% free throw shooter on the year. Free throw up and bounces off, no good.
Yeah, I don't think that irony was lost on his teammates on the bench, too, who were cheering wildly for him when he eclipsed that 1,000-point mark.
Cleveland, a career 53% free throw shooter, and nails that one. Cleveland was 17. He's still perfect from the field, 8 of 8. 69-58. Liberty by 11, 7:29 left. And Horton fumbled it out of bounds to Liberty. That was a unforced error there by Trey Horton III, right by his head coach Joe Golden, who stands with his hands on his hips. Not so much in disgust as we've seen some other visiting coaches in here. Nobody in particular.
Just not a lot of room in front of the opposing team bench.
These two coaches, Joe Golden, Richie McKay, very good courtside demeanors. But all coaches can get fiery from time to time, rightfully so. Liberty the ball, leading by 11. Brett Decker working on a 20-point ball game. Feeds left wing to Cleveland. Cleveland on the dribble, picks it up at the foul line. Lobs into Smith, catches on the left block. The big man game between Cleveland and Smith. And Josh lays it up and in for his 4th point.
Yeah, you really like that look there by Cleveland. That's automatic for Josh Smith.
71-58, Liberty by 13, 6:49 to play. Jones inside, the dribble swiped away by Liberty's Matheny. Middle of the floor to Porter in the front court. To a trailing Smith, layup, no good, foul on Horton. His first. And the 5th on the Miners with 6:39 left, Liberty leading by 11.
Down there defensively at the other end, you hate that when you see a big guy like Jones take the ball to the floor when he could have gone straight up and powered up, and Caden Matheny got his hand in there and swiped it out.
Josh Smith out of Monrovia, Indiana. Went to the NCAA tournament with Stetson a couple of years ago when he hurt his knee late in the year, his left knee. Rehabbed with Liberty last year. And with Isaiah Enid out with his knee injury, Coach McKay never compares team to team, but a very similar situation where Talon Peter took flight a year ago for Liberty, as Josh Smith hits 2 free throws. Completely different players.
Yeah.
They play different roles, but the overarching repeating theme, 73-58. And a steal by Liberty on the defensive chant by the arena. Liberty by 15. Biggest lead's been 17. This game was tied at 49 at the 16:08 mark. Colin Porter, right of the key, up top to Matheny. To Cleveland, back to Matheny, left wing, 13 to shoot. Matheny goes to the left corner, bounces to Smith, who's on the inline, out of bounds. It'll be a turnover, number 6 for Liberty. 6:03 to play. From Lynchburg, Liberty by 15.
Matheny drew a double team down there along that baseline and still got that pass out somehow, but tough place to work for Josh Smith down there on the baseline.
The run right now, 24-9 in the last 10 minutes. Right wing Blackwell, guarded by Porter. Eye to eye. Backdoor cut, feed, right block, good look. Layup by Watson is good. He's got 12. 73-60, Liberty by 13. Not in any hurry. Ball comes inbounded to Cleveland. He'll dribble it right in front of us on the sideline. Now to the middle of the floor. Through the LU center jump circle. Guarded by West. Picks the ball up, hands off to Decker, 18 to shoot. Liberty by 13. Decker right wing on the dribble drive. Stops on the block. Now to Cleveland down the paint. Scoop layup good off the right block. 19 for Zach Cleveland. Liberty back up by 15.
Great power move by Zach down the middle, but West having to guard him so far out at the big frame, man. It's such a tough matchup.
Flames have hit 6 of their last 7. Thomas, left baseline, passes up top to Jones. He'll dribble down the paint, hangs up in the air, shoots off the glass, no good. Smith, the rebound and the defense. Here come the Flames. Cleveland up the floor, under the basket to Decker, left corner, 3, back rim, and no good. Rebound UTEP. Miners with the ball, down 15. Pull up, Blackwell 3, boom. Caleb Blackwell has 20. That's his 6th 3 in the ball game, and that is a season high for a number of threes by an opponent this year against Liberty. 75-63, Liberty with 4:16 left. That's the 9th made 3 for UTEP. Liberty leads by 12. Under the basket, a whistle, and a foul called on UTEP with 4:08 left. That foul is the 6th on UTEP and the 2nd on Jamal West Jr. J.J. Harper will come back in for Josh Smith, who leaves with 6 points and 1 rebound. 4 of those points at the foul line for Josh.
Flames doing a nice job kind of grinding this shot clock down with each possession here.
75-63. The official stats on the computer still off a point. Liberty by 12. Inbound, Decker left corner. Guarded, arm's length by Weston. A dribble down the end line. Shot off by Decker, no good. Loose ball taken, UTEP. Here's Blackwell, top of the key. Liberty by 12 with 3:53 left. Blackwell looking for space on a switch now against Harper in the corner. Blackwell, step back 3 over Harper. Back rim, no good. Matheny pulls it down in front of everybody for Liberty. And now he'll look at his upperclassman teammate and says, I got this one. And Matheny will walk it front court. Coach McKay, a smile out at Matheny. Liberty by 12, 3:30 left. Shot clock at 15. Right corner, Cleveland. Zach goes inline, stops. Leaves it off for Porter, right wing, with 10 to shoot. Now to Cleveland, right of the key with 8. Zach spinning, dribbling to the paint. Layup, no good, but a foul called on UTEP. Will take us to our final radio timeout here in Liberty Arena. 3:17 to play. Liberty by 12. This is Liberty basketball presented by Avish Financial Services.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is what I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
3:17 to play. Liberty 75, UTEP 63. With Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. Jason Prill inside our studio today. We'll hear from Jason coming up in a little bit with our Coca-Cola postgame show. I want to thank Scott Ridgely again from Invest 529, our presenting sponsor of today's game. They brought us the diaper derby at halftime on the arena floor. For more information on Invest 529, log on to invest529.com. Invest 529 wants to remind you, the sooner you start saving, the more time you have for those savings to grow. But it's never too late. You can save for children of all ages or even for yourself if interested in continuing your education as an adult. said I could go to other things besides education. So invest 529 for more information. Zach Cleveland at the line, working on a 19-point ball game. Brett Decker's got 20 for Liberty. And a first free throw missed by Zach Cleveland.
You know, Alan, one of the things that Zach has really improved on in the offseason, it looks like, is his speed around that low post block. Yeah. The ball goes into him. He's really become a great threat, not only for low post moves, but also the assist.
20 for Zach. Double figures for the 51st ball game. That's his 9th 20 ball game in his career. Averages nearly a triple-double. 76-63, Liberty by 13. Biggest lead has been 17 for Liberty. Inside the post, Harper. A Cleveland bow swat. The layup attempt by Kasim Watson. Let's see, check that. Jamal West Jr. at the line. This is just the 3rd free throw attempt for the Miners. As that foul was called on J.J. Harper as first, number 5 on the Flames. Free throw by West Jr. is no good. He was all Southland with Nicholls State. Played in 66 games with them, averaging 13 points a game. Only has 4 today on 2 of 5 shooting. Second free throw good. West with 5. 76-64.
Yeah, Flames have done a nice job shutting West down. Came into today averaging 13 a game.
Liberty by 12 with the ball. Decker in the corner up the sideline for Matheny. He'll catch it. Dribbles at the midcourt on top of the LU logo. Eyes a 1-4 set. Harper flashes high, then retreats to the baseline. Matheny still has it with 9 to shoot. Caden crossover around Watson to the rim. Reverse layup is good. Don't get caught watching the paint dry. Kasim Watson.
Oh, that's a brutal mismatch there for Watson to try to guard Matheny off the dribble.
78-64 Liberty, 2:27 left. Pull-up jumper right baseline. Watson no good. Rebound tapped up in the air, taken by Jones. His step-back jumper off the rim, no good. Cleveland pulls it down for Liberty and gets it to Porter, who bounces it to Matheny. And Caden will walk the dribble to midcourt. With 2:07 left, Liberty by 14. And another 1-4 set for Matheny. See if we see a carbon copy. This time he's got a much quicker Thomas, the point guard, on him. 10 to shoot. Caden dribbles down the paint to Cleveland. Behind the back to Matheny. On the baseline, goes to the rim and scores right down the inline. What a beautiful pass from Zach Cleveland to Caden, who's got 11.
Oh, it's almost counterintuitive.
80-64, and now a steal by Liberty. Matheny in the front court with 1:30 left. Caden in the front court, lets the offense recover and tips it to Cleveland right sideline. Now to Porter, 19 to shoot, back to Matheny right in front of us at midcourt. Liberty by 16, their biggest lead's been 17. Blackwell chest to chest with Matheny with 9 to shoot on the possession. Matheny right wing, dribbles foul line with 5. Now to Cleveland. Step back 3 for Zach. Back rim and no good. Cleveland's last 3 was a year ago at Jack State. He's only got 4 in his career. 58 seconds left. Liberty by 16. Blackwell left corner pass. 3 on the way is good for Kasim Watson, who's got 17. 53 seconds left. 80-67. Liberty by 13. Now, Zach earned that 3 as much as he's done on the year. He's 0 of 4 from three-point range now. See if they line him up again.
Yeah, I mean, that's the scouting report, right? You let Matheny or Zach Cleveland shoot from 18 out.
Game clock at 37, shot clock at 13. Liberty by 13, 80-67. Porter with 10, top of the key. Right wing to Decker. He'll pull it for 3. Back rim and no good. Rebound UTEP. Shot clock is off. And Liberty's going to win this one and go to 10-0 here at home. Feed inside to Jones. Layup good with 17 seconds left. He's got 18. And a losing effort, 80-69. Liberty will inbound it. Caden Matheny will dribble it with a shot clock off in the front court. Stands just beyond the midcourt line with 5 seconds left. And Matheny will run out the clock here in Lynchburg this afternoon. Final score, Liberty 80, UTEP 69. Liberty runs the win streak to 9 straight, now 15-3 overall, 7-0 in Conference USA, and the aforementioned 10-0 here at home. Liberty will be at Western Kentucky for a Wednesday night tip-off at 7:30. The Miners go to 1-1 on this road trip. They won Thursday at Delaware by 1. They fall today by 11. They're now 6-12 on the year, 2-5 in the league. And they will play next. And they're thankful they're going home. They have had a brutal stretch to begin the year in league play on the road. They have their next 4 games at home beginning Thursday against FIU. Liberty 80, UTEP 69. Coca-Cola postgame show coming your way next on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the Peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small-town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
From Van Wagner, welcome inside the Coca-Cola postgame locker room report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Coming up, we'll recap today's game and hear the postgame thoughts from head coach Richie McKay. Plus, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair will present the final game statistics, and we'll get an update of the Frank Good Builders scoreboard. Now, let's go back inside the arena for the Coca-Cola postgame locker room report.
80-69, Liberty a winner over UTEP here today in Lynchburg. Liberty now 15-3 overall. They've won 9 games in a row, a season high. Now 7-0 in Conference USA and 10-0 at home. Liberty will be at Western Kentucky on Wednesday. The Miners 6-12, 2-5 in the league. They came in a 4-way tie for 8th place. They're now 1-9 on the road. They'll be at home for the first of a 4-game home swing against FIU. Alan York, Jason Porter here courtside. We'll hear from Jason Prill in a minute. During that commercial break, Jason, John Teicher, radio voice of UTEP, again, who we've known for, last couple of years with you, but I've known John for 20 years.
Sure.
He said, he made a point during both of our commercial breaks. He said, Alan, do not ever lose appreciation for what your team is doing right now.
Wow.
And how, I forgot the adverb he used, but how pretty they are, and it hits you like he's right.
Yeah.
Like he said, I've been doing this for 40 plus years. I've seen a lot of good UTEP teams in his career, but it centers you back, and just to be like, let's not take this for granted, and enjoy it. But as Coach McKay has this team well grounded, sense of gratitude,
right?
And a beautiful win here today.
Yeah, I think that's an incredible compliment from John, first of all. But I think secondly, it's on display here where you're watching so many different elements of this Flames team play so well. They're playing well defensively. We've known that, obviously, but then they're taking the best punch from the opponent too. These big runs we saw it Wednesday with New Mexico State. UTEP has a big run at them as well, and they just respond with maturity. They respond with control and the ability to be able to never get out of who they are as a team. We've heard Coach McKay talk about that quite a bit. It's so important to be able to do that, and Liberty just playing really good basketball right now.
And they're beating teams that are playing good basketball as well. I mean, New Mexico State won by 29 at Delaware today. UTEP today shot 55%, made 11 threes. And for Liberty, they've now won 6 games in a row, Jason, without double-digit threes.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And they're shooting great at the foul line. And Coach McKay says, we're not a finished product. And it's without the height maybe a typical team might be, they're finding ways to out-rebound teams like they did today.
Well,
and it's just great.
And the scouting report, of course, is to watch the three-point shooters when you play Liberty. And I started a thought, it's counterintuitive to see the smaller lineups and the smaller height and think, well, these guys are not going to go to the rim, but they do. I mean, Liberty's, I know you'll get into the stats here, but Liberty 46-22 in the paint, points in the paint, and shoots 59%.
Yes.
So many layups, so many just point-blank shots, and that's almost impossible to guard when you've got a deep threat as well.
That is what we're talking about here, folks. Liberty wins at 80-69 over UTEP. We'll take another timeout of our Coca-Cola postgame show. We'll go inside the locker room and the media room when we come back to Lynchburg's Liberty Arena. After this timeout from Van Wagner, this is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch support so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
The Coca-Cola post-game locker room report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for the post-game thoughts from head coach Richie McKay, presented by the Good Feet store. Once again, back to the arena.
And back inside the arena here in Lynchburg, 80-69 Liberty winner over UTEP. We'll head into the media room. Here's Liberty head coach Richie McKay with his opening comments with the media.
Second game in a row where our opponent made more threes than us. And again, I'm going to sound redundant, but it's a really good league. And everyone in this league can play. if you get seduced by the standings and kind of look at the rankings and say, oh, well, they should get that one or they should get that one, that's when it'll thwart what your process needs to be focused on. And for us, that's going to be daily improvement. And UTEP's well coached. They have really good players. So I was really pleased with our response. I'm old enough in this to know there's going to be an ebb and flow to every game. I got a little fatigued that we let double-digit lead evaporate so quickly, and I shared that with them at halftime. And UTEP came out and made a bunch of them in a row. And the great thing about today is we didn't react. We played with emotion, but we weren't emotional, and that's a really good deposit.
What would you say the biggest difference is in the response maybe from tonight versus the Mexico State game? Your ability to be able to space out from UTEP game tonight after it became a tight game.
Well, again, they're both really good teams. So I don't, Bryson. I mean, this is a good question. I probably would tell you, like, this happens in college basketball. I don't know what the scores are today, but I can guarantee you some team that was supposed to win by so many points didn't win. And we just can't get in that space where just because our record says one thing that we're unbeatable. We're not unbeatable. We are a work in progress. The great thing is, man, it's a joy, it's a blessing, it's a privilege. It's awesome to coach these guys. And I want to make sure that we're continuing to view each possession as valuable. So it's kind of been the message.
You mentioned the 17-point lead evaporating so quickly. Is there anything you can attribute that to, like as far as, do you think the team's losing focus for a few moments, or just hot shooting tonight from UTEP?
UTEP, they shot 58% in the first half. So again, our makeup's different, John. You've seen us enough to know that. Like we don't have the same positional size. We start 2 5'9" guards. We're at a 7-man rotation right now. So were they, though, and they had won 2 out of 3. But he shortened his bench, and so you're going to see that more and more in this league, unless guys' philosophy are to play 9 and 10 guys. So again, I don't want to get too caught up on what we didn't do right or how a team came back. I want to make sure, like, I see the reality of J.J. Harper, like 4 points, and I don't know how many in a row he scored double digits, but man, he was awesome tonight. You want to talk about a little things player or a winning plays player? If you statted those, we'd be talking about him right now. He'd be up here for media. But again, most of the time, you guys focus, no disrespect to you, guys focus on how many points did this guy score, how many assists he had to have a triple-double, and they come up here for that. And don't get me wrong, you need those statistics in order to win the game or to have a good game. But man, our program doesn't celebrate that stuff. We celebrate, like, what is the right instance for the given possession that helps us be the best version of ourselves.
Along those lines, what did David Carter give you today? I mean, he's 17 minutes, only 2 points, but like a plus 20.
Yeah, he's playing really well. You know, his confidence and his ability, he's not like most freshmen. He's got the ability to see what's next and not like, oh man, I've only played 7 minutes, or oh, I got to score to stay in the game. And I think his maturity and his leadership, like Xander Carter's got a big future here. Yeah, and again, I trust him. So we have such good ball handling. Like it's hard for me to take those 3, and they're such weapons, those other 3 guards. But yeah, Xander Carter's going to play more for us.
And how pleased are you with Collins play tonight, especially coming off the other night where he had to leave early, and then I know he's been dealing with that hamstring most of the season.
Yeah, John, he's a warrior. You know how I feel about him. I think he makes our team go in a lot of ways. Again, I think for the size and the physical stature that he and Caden possess, they play way bigger than whatever number is after that 5 in their height. And Colin, he embodies the principles, the values, the standards that our university has, our program has, and I'm happy he's healthy.
You talked about 2 players that
Harper and Carter and what they do non-statistically, there are a number of times, especially in the second half, where you had guys poking the ball out when UTEP's trying to drive, getting on the floor after loose balls. How much do you notice that now, even before you go back and look at the film and the impact that had on helping your team put this game away?
Yeah, Ed, but it's an expectation of ours. That's a responsibility when you put on that jersey. Let's be fully invested and be a great teammate. And some of those aforementioned things necessitate you maybe sacrificing your body a little bit. And again, but that's part of our vetting process when we're recruiting. Will guys care enough about us or trying to get the desired result more than they will about individual stuff? And I think that's been fairly consistent since we've had our group here. That's what they're pursuing.
So Isaiah, in uniform.
I knew I was going to get this one.
Do you anticipate getting him back at all this year?
I said earlier he was out for the season. I think he's got a chance to return. We won't know until he's gone. He's got to get a brace. He's got to go through practice. His return to play is being very closely scrutinized. But it's nice to see him in a jersey. I feel for that kid. He's earned an opportunity to do whatever he wants in terms of wearing a uniform, going through warm-ups, giving it a try to see if he can do it. We owe him that.
Does it give your team a lift when they see him in a jersey, even if it's not playing?
I'm not sure, Eddie. You'd have to ask them. They knew he wasn't going to play either. But maybe so, because he made a lot of shots in warm-ups. But I used to make them in warm-ups too. Thanks, guys.
It's head coach Rich McKay addressing the media after Liberty wins over UTEP 80-69. More to come on the Coca-Cola postgame show. Not going anywhere yet. We're going to hear from Brett Decker Jr. and Zach Cleveland, both of them finishing with 20 points in the win here today. Liberty's 9th in a row. Now 15-3 overall, 7-0. A 2-game lead, at least entering today, over everybody in Conference USA. And now 10-0 at home. Liberty will be on the road Wednesday at Western Kentucky, while UTEP is now 6-12. They return home Thursday with FIU. Back into the media room with Zach Cleveland and Brett Decker Jr.
That was fun. I shot a lot.
We good? All right. All right, guys, just give us your overall thoughts on today's win and 2-0 weekend.
Yeah, I mean, winning 2 conference games is a tough thing to do in a row, so we're happy about that. But obviously there's kind of a glaring point in both games of letting up a big lead in a short amount of time, so we got to take care of that. I think it's we just got to work on our response time. I mean, not letting a 5-0, 6-0 run turn into a 11-2, 15-2 run. So just kind of working on our response time is what we're going to take away from these couple games.
You mentioned the response, kind of shutting off their run, but you guys had a pretty good response there in the second half once they tied it up to pull away a little bit. What do you guys felt like the difference was maybe in the second half of tonight versus New Mexico State, how you were able to kind of space out from them for the second time in the game?
I think we learned the lesson. Like our film session on Friday was about the second half. How do we start off hot? And I think it was more of a mental thing, because obviously we got the guys, we got the skill and the talent. So just the mental side of things, knowing that these teams are going to go on runs fast, and like especially when they were shoot the shots they do, which is kind of random shots, random threes. It's like they can get hot quick. So just it was a mental aspect I think that we learned quick.
Brett, what did you see during that run? I think they had a stretch from the first half to the second half. They made 11 straight shots. Was it anything specific that you guys were maybe losing focus on the defense end or anything like that, or were they just hitting good shots?
I think they were just hitting tough shots. We're going to live with them. We'll make every shot a tough shot, and if it's a shot we're going to live with, we're going to keep on clapping. Just outlast the shots they were shooting. So.
You guys both had a number of plays where diving on the floor after loose balls, poking the ball out, a lot of things that don't show up on the stat sheet. How conscientious were you guys of that, especially in being able to put this game away in the second half?
Coach preaches a lot, get the 50-50 balls. That's what's going to separate the game. Like, whoever gets the most 50-50 balls is probably going to win. So, Coach preaches that a lot to us.
You guys started 7-0 in conference play. I guess, Zach, I'll ask you. How do you guys try to stay level-headed, even-keeled, and just focus on the next game?
I mean, our coaches do a good job of emphasizing that. It's a long season. I mean, 13 more games, and it can change pretty quick here. So we know how quick teams get hot, teams change over the year. So just really getting better and better, because you want to be playing your best basketball towards March. So we have that goal in mind of just taking these games as almost practice.
Brett, this might be a question for you, since you were kind of in the shoes last season, but with Xander Carter, he played 17 minutes a day, plus 20. He's kind of really making a lot of small contributions, I guess. From being in that position last year to, kind of understanding what it's like to be a true freshman and trying to get the minutes and all that kind of stuff, what do you see that he's doing well that, just feel like he's being such a big contributor to this team?
Just learning from the older guys. I learned from Zach, Caden, Colin, Tanley, everybody, just learning from them. And just trusting the process, trusting Coach McKay, trusting all the coaches in their process, and then just learning what you need to do get on the court.
Obviously, you guys knew that Isaiah was not going to play today, but seeing him, you just put a uniform on, going through warm-ups, does that give you any kind of boost and lift?
Oh yeah, I mean it's just a testament to how God's working his life, and I mean just seeing him out there, just the joy of going and warming out with his guys, it's just a family aspect of it. So I think it meant a lot to us, just in our hearts, just seeing him back out there and seeing with that smile on his face, shooting in warm-ups for sure.
Zach, I know we talked about it the other night, but getting to 1,000 points, and you had the little ceremony there pre-game. How much fun is it to do something like that, but not just by yourself, but with guys like Caden and Colin being with you along the way?
It was awesome. I mean, it feels like Caden started his career here, So just having two other guys that just so your brothers on and off the court to go out there with an accomplishment, that's a special thing to do. I think it's a testament to our unselfishness, having three guys go out there at one time. I'm sure that doesn't happen too often. So it was a special moment for sure, and we'll probably hang that one up in the man cave someday.
You and Colin go back and forth in either this past month or so when you guys were both kind of nearing in on it on who's going to get there first.
We didn't know, but Caden knew. So Caden was behind the scenes he's like, do you guys want to know how close you are? And we're like, no, don't tell us. We don't want that in our mind. So Caden was being he was trying to instigate it, but we stayed off of it.
Is he the instigator in the bunch?
Not usually, but for that, I might unfortunately take that on the chin. But he was that in that instance for sure.
Zach, what do you think that this team is doing well right now? I don't know if they weren't a year ago necessarily, but to be 7-0 right now as opposed to last year, kind of stumbling out the game we talked about. But where is this team thriving at right now in this run?
I know it's going to sound kind of cliche, but I think the unselfishness and willing to do whatever, like the Josh Smith, the Xander Carter, JJ Harper, those guys. I have a different job every night. Sometimes it's a rebound, sometimes it's just to defend, sometimes it's to hit an open shot. And I think just the willingness to give what the team needs is a superpower of ours, and I think that's a really big part of a 7-0.
Do you guys know that going into a game, or do you have to kind of figure that out, by the under 12 or by the under 6, how it's going to go tonight, who needs to do what?
I think a little bit of both. I think a part of it's the scouting report, and then obviously teams like to switch up their game plan against us specifically, so we come out, and I think that's another thing is we're a very smart team, so we can figure it out pretty quick, got smart coaches to where on the fly it's like, do this, and JJ had 4 points tonight, and he scored whatever the last few games, and he's over there smiling, happy, and just like, that's unique.
You mentioned having a smart team and a smart group of players. What's the balance like where sometimes maybe the coaching staff does need to give you a little bit of a fire lit, and sometimes you guys are able to supply that yourself, especially you, Colin, and Caden having been through this so many times?
Yeah, I wouldn't say we butt heads, but we definitely, sometimes Coach McKay will drop a play and I'll be like, I don't like that. And so I think he trusts us, and that's what really empowers us to play in a sense of freedom when he cares so much about us, and he really trusts us as basketball players. So there's a sense of freedom we can play in, and then also when we get stuck up, he's there to give us insight.
How much of that carries over to moments the last couple of games where you've got large leads, they evaporate, but you find a way to respond?
Yeah, I think that's especially where we need him, because it's easy out there to get in a kind of rut and let the run trickle over and snowball, but he's there to call timeout and get on us in halftime to really set us straight and get us on the right path. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate y'all.
That's Zach Cleveland and Brett Decker Jr. with the media after the ball game here today. Liberty wins over UTEP 80-69. Before we take our next break here on the Coca-Cola postgame show, a couple of parting thoughts from JP. Liberty now going on the road to play at Western Kentucky Wednesday. Entering today, Western three-way tie for second place at 4-2. They're down 13 to Kennesaw State. About 4 minutes left right now up at Diddle Arena. Crowd-wise, Western Kentucky always brings it with their fans. Should be a fun one there. But Liberty playing great basketball, and they're just following the leadership of their head coach top down. Let's worry about Sunday tomorrow.
That's right.
And Wednesday will be here when it gets here. But let's handle what's in front of us. And a very veteran approach, as you would expect, to a very veteran team here right now.
Yeah, and I think Zach summed it up beautifully, AY, when he talked about how different guys have different roles on different nights. Yeah. I mean, it's just whatever it takes to win the ball game is really what this comes down to with this squad, and it's just the unselfishness and the things that we continue to say, but we're continuing to also see that on full display on the court.
Liberty wins at 80-69 over UTEP. Before we take our next timeout, we'll bring you our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. And today we'll go with Zach Cleveland, the senior from Bloomington, Illinois. Game-high tying for Liberty, 20 points, a 9 of 10 from the field. He had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, career-high tying 4 blocks. Liberty had 5 blocks today. Zach Cleveland, our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. What's your week look like, JP?
Another busy one. Excited for it. Yeah, getting after it, but off to a great start.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate your time here today. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Thanks, AY.
All right, Jason Porter with us here courtside. Liberty wins it over UTEP 80-69. We'll come back. More of our Coca-Cola postgame show. We'll scan the final numbers. And still to come towards the end, Jason Prill will update a busy day on the hardwood and some more as well as we continue on. 80-69, Liberty wins over UTEP. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community. And that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
From Van Wagner, the Coca-Cola post-game locker room report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the game's final statistics, presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Once again, let's return to the arena.
Coca-Cola postgame show continues from Liberty Arena. Flames win it over UTEP 80-69. Alan York back here courtside as we continue on our Coca-Cola postgame locker room show. With the win, Liberty now 15-3 overall. They go to 7-0 in Conference USA play and a perfect 10-0 here at home. Time now to recap the stats of this ballgame, brought to you by our good friends at Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. For the ballgame, Liberty shoots 59%, 32 of 54 from 3, 7 of 20, 35%. This is the 6th straight ballgame Liberty has won without double-digit threes. Again, Liberty comes in 7th in the country, shooting 40% from three-point range. And just finding different ways to win. 9 of 11 from the free throw line, continuing to shoot at a high clip in Conference USA play, 82% today. UTEP shot 55%, 28 of 51, 11 of 23 from 3, 48%, and 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Liberty out-rebounds UTEP 23-21. 6 turnovers for Liberty, 13 for UTEP. Liberty had 13 assists on 32 shots made. UTEP 15 assists on 28 shots made. Other supplemental stats, points off turnovers, Liberty 19-11. In the paint, Liberty 46-22. Second chance points 4-3. UTEP fast break points 7-2. And bench points, Liberty 8-5. Individually, Liberty led in scoring by our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game, Zach Cleveland. He had 20. Brett Decker Jr. added 20. He's the only Flame in double figures, and now all 18 ball games. He was 8 of 16 from the field, 3 threes, and 3 rebounds. 15 points for Colin Porter, 3 assists for Colin, 4 rebounds, 13 for Caden Matheny. He was 6 of 10 from the field with 3 assists and 3 steals. 4 points for J.J. Harper, 6 for Josh Smith, 2 for Xander Carter, and Ryan Jones Jr. played 90 seconds, but did not score. For UTEP, 3 in double figures, led by Elijah Jones, is 21. He was 9 of 16 from the field. 20 for Caleb Blackwell. He added 7 assists and 2 rebounds. He went on a heat check there. He really single-handedly helped UTEP get back in the ball game after Liberty built a 17-point lead. That lead was 3 minutes left to go in the first half. It was a 3-point ball game at halftime. Caleb Blackwell, a big part of that, and but Liberty able to hunker down and says enough. Game was tied at 49 at the 16:08 mark, and then Liberty went on a 19-5 run, highlighted by Colin Porter 3 at the 9:09 mark to put Liberty up by 14, and again Liberty would win by 11. So Blackwell had 20, Kasim Watson had 12. 6 for K.J. Thomas, 5 for Jamel West, 3 for Trey Horton, and 2 for Cassius Brooks. Final stats brought to you by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Our Food Line Feeds score to get more promotion. For every free throw the Flames hit this year, the Food Line Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food bank. Today, 900 more meals. Liberty 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Thanks to Food Line Feeds, score to give more promotion. And finally, our Thompson, check that, our Freedom First Credit Union defensive plays of the game. Liberty had 7 steals tonight, 3 by Caden Matheny, 3 by Zach Cleveland, 1 by Josh Smith, and 5 blocks, including a career-high tying 4 for Zach Cleveland. Also, J.J. Harper with a block as well. Our defensive plays of the game brought to you by Freedom First Credit Union. They'll also bring you our weekly radio show. We will have that show for you later on in the week. Check that out on our Liberty Basketball social media channels for our Liberty Basketball show with head coach Richie McKay. Liberty winner here tonight over UTEP, 80-69 with the win. They're 9th in a row. Liberty 15-3, 7-0 in Conference USA, perfect 10-0 here at home. Next broadcast coming up on Wednesday, we will be at Diddle Arena on the campus of Western Kentucky University to take on the Hilltoppers. They came into today 4-2, and at last check they were losing to Kennesaw State in the second half. Jason Pruitt will update you on that as we move on our Coca-Cola postgame show. UTEP now 6-12, 2-5 in the league. They came in today with a 4-way tie for 8th place. They will start a 4-game home swing against FIU on Thursday. For Jason Porter and our crew here courtside, I'm Alan York. Liberty wins it 80-69. Coming up next, Jason Prill will take you the rest of the way on the Coca-Cola postgame show. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees